Superstitions in Hong Kong. Every country has its own superstitions. You know, in Western culture, it might be number 13 or spotting a black cat. Well, the same applies to Hong Kong. It's just maybe we have a lot more superstitions. I'm gonna talk about some of them in this video. There are actually a lot more. So if you think this is an interesting topic to talk about, do let me know in the comments below and maybe I'll do a part 2. First of all, I want to talk about numbers. We don't like number 4, but we like number 8 because the pronunciation for 4 sounds similar to the word death, and the pronunciation for 8 sounds similar to the word prosper in Cantonese. We like to avoid number 4 at all costs, so some buildings in Hong Kong, they actually skip number 4. If you ever come to Hong Kong, don't be surprised if you don't see level 4 in the lift. Conversely, we like to include number 8 to anything possible. You know, phone numbers, lottery numbers we choose, number plates, or even serial numbers on money. The second one I want to talk about is umbrellas. So you can never open an umbrella indoor and you should never take a stranger's umbrella. The Chinese culture believes umbrellas carry ghosts. So if you open the umbrella indoor, the ghosts inside the umbrella will come out and stay in your house. And if you ever forget to bring an umbrella and all of a sudden it starts raining, but luckily you see an umbrella lying on the floor, guess what? You should never take the umbrella because we certainly don't want the ghost near us, especially not in our house. The third one is to do with birthday cake. If you cut into your birthday cake and if you are a girl, you should never cut to the very bottom because if you do, you'll never get married. I didn't know this before because my parents never told me about this, but on my 18th or 17th birthday, I can't remember exactly, I was celebrating with a bunch of Hong Kongese friends and I was cutting into my cake. I was stopped by my friend. She was like, "You're the birthday girl, you wouldn't want to cut to the very bottom of the cake. I'll cut the rest for you." I was like, "It's so sweet of you, but it's okay. I can serve everyone. You can just sit down and relax." And she was like, "No way, I want you to get married." And I was like, "Did I hear you wrong?" I was so confused because that was the first time I heard it. I didn't understand how a cake has anything to do with my marriage. She explained it's just some tradition, so I respect that. The fourth one is something called the Ghost Festival. I'm sure a lot of people already know we have our own Chinese calendar. That's why we have Chinese New Year, right? So the first month of the Chinese calendar is the Chinese New Year, obviously, but the 7th month of the calendar is actually Ghost Festival. This means all ghosts would come up from the spirit world and roam around our mortal world. During the whole month, there are a lot of people tend roadside fire and burn faux money, so the ghosts can use those money in the afterlife. We also believe animals can see spirits, so if your dog barks at something for no reason, it could mean your dog saw spirits moving there. The Ghost Festival is nothing like the Halloween. In Halloween, we drink, we party, we have so much fun, we celebrate, but the Ghost Festival is scary. My mom used to tell me so many things I shouldn't do during the month, you know, something like I shouldn't go swimming or go near the beach because the ghost would try to pull me underwater and drown me. It used to scare me so much when I was a kid. Whenever it was the 7th month, I'll avoid going out, especially at night. Even though if I do stay at home, I feel like there was someone watching me, but actually there's no one. The fifth one has to do with hotels. Before entering a hotel room, you should always knock first. It's all about manners to the spirits inside the room. By knocking the door, you're actually letting the spirits know you're about to enter and you feel sorry for disturbing them for a few nights. Some of you might already know from my previous vlog that every single time I enter a hotel room, I'll always knock first because it doesn't require effort, so why not? The last one I want to talk about is superstition related to mahjong. I personally don't know how to play mahjong. It's so difficult. When I was a kid, my mom used to play mahjong almost every single night and it was noisy. Just before she played, she would tell us not to touch her shoulders and make sure we put our books away to somewhere she couldn't see them. She believes touching her shoulders would disturb her fortunes, and the word book sounds similar to the word loose in Cantonese, so she would stay away from any books, even magazines. Well, anything she likes, because I certainly don't have a problem for not touching her shoulders anyway. Well, that's all I want to share today. Believe it or not is up to you. But to be honest, I don't entirely believe superstitions, but sometimes if it doesn't hurt, I'll still do it. Again, this is just a fun video. I'm not trying to offend anyone. If you do think this video is interesting, do give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.